Lori raw, shalaye. It's all a lie. Nobody can guarantee nothing for you when it comes to everything, right? Sometimes the market is unpredictable for the product. Sometimes it's the weather, depending on what you're dealing with. Sometimes it might just be that the people you hire don't know how to do what you expect them to do. Sometimes they don't go away because this part is gonna be fun.
If life was made so I become, then let it be so. But if the world would end,
Will I get a return on my investment? Kimberly, if I decide to hire you right now, the strategy that you intend to implement, can you guarantee that it's going to take my business to the next level? Can you guarantee that this is the break my company has been looking for? Can you give me your word that this is going to make me have huge sales? The answer is no. There are no guarantees in business. And if you meet that one person that wants to work with you or tells you bring your money and invest in this, I'm going to guarantee 100% return, please run away, because like we say in Nigeria, Lori raw, shalaye. It's all a lie. Nobody can guarantee nothing for you when it comes to business, when it comes to marketing. And these are some of the challenges that every business owner faces. Everybody wants guarantees. Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of common marketing challenges. My name is Kimberly and I am the sales and marketing coach. I mean, if you watched the first video, I told you how long I've been doing this, and it's always a pleasure for me when I speak to you watching me right now and my clients. I like to think that I give you value. I like to think that anytime you watch my videos, they help you through your marketing challenges, they help your business. I also like to feel, not to flatter myself, that every time you watch me, you go home and you're like, yes, she just helped me solve this puzzle. But anyways, welcome to part 2 of my 5-part series. I've been speaking on common marketing challenges. If you watch part 1, I was talking about identifying your audience. In part 2, I'm going to be speaking about assurances, guarantees. A lot of business owners want guarantees. How many of you go into relationships knowing that the person you're getting into that relationship with is going to be the one? They're going to be the father of your kids. They're going to be the woman of your dreams. How many of you go into relationships knowing that that's the one? No, don't answer, because I know that's a lie. Nobody does that. Nobody has guarantees or assurances when they start a date. If you're anything like me, every time I go into a relationship, I don't even commit. I don't say, yes, we're in a relationship. I just say we're talking, because, I got to get to know you before I could say, okay, here's the one. I'm in a relationship with this person. Before I take myself off the market, I need to be sure that, you know what, I could see you in my future before, I commit. So that's me in relationship. And if you're anything like me, then I believe that because of the no assurances, you get to know a person before you actually date them. The same thing applies to business. Business is filled with risk. Oh my God. If anybody ever told me that I was going to lose a lot of money, I was going to incur losses when I started, I would have said, no, come on. I've seen a lot of people do this. I'm going to excel. Don't kid yourself. The best people in the field right now, they've gone through losses. Think of the big names, Elon Musk. What's their name? My thoughts are blank right now, but a lot of the big people they never get to tell you the real story behind their success, because if they told you, a lot of you would be discouraged to become entrepreneurs. A lot of you would not want to quit your job because it's difficult. But guess what? The reason why some people are called experts, they are called coaches, they are called successful people, is because they can help you not to make the exact same mistakes that they made when they started off. That's why if I tell you, hire me, I'm not giving you guarantees that if you put in this amount, you're going to get this amount. Hell no. No, I'm not going to do that, because that's me tying a rope on my neck. I don't give my clients assurances or guarantees. I always tell them this: I can help you not to lose as much if you did it by yourself. But if you work with me, I can guarantee that, you know what? You're not going to lose as much, but I can't guarantee 100%, because what? Business is filled with risk. This is what I do. and what I always advise my clients to do when I sit with them during consultations. I tell them, when you start up a new business or when you come up with that idea, once you draw up your plan, what you intend to do business-wise, create room for loss. Honestly, sometimes it's okay to over-exaggerate your losses. Like, you could say, you know what, I'm expecting a 25% loss. I mean, it's a new business, so that's okay. Somebody watching this will be like, Kim, say 25% loss. Yes, 25% loss. It's better for you to expect so much loss and get little loss than for you to say, you know what, I'm expecting 5% loss based on who you be now. I don't understand. No, but my point is, do not assume that because you have done everything right, because even when you do everything right, sometimes the market is unpredictable for the product. Sometimes it's the weather, depending on what you're dealing with. Sometimes it might just be that the people you hire don't know how to do what you expect them to do. Sometimes it's a lot of different reasons, but it's always advisable for you to create room for loss so that you don't get heartbreak before when you now see loss, you say, hey God, I'm going to close down this business. Then nah. When you plan to fail, now listen to me. Don't go all church on me and be like, God forbid, I will never lose. When you plan to fail, you would actually succeed. Because once somewhere your subconscious is telling you that you're going to fail, then you're going to work extra hard to make sure that you don't fail. I don't know what works for you, but for me, every time I start up a business or every time I have to work with a client, I start to look at areas where I would fail. And then I overdo, like I stretch myself, I underpromise and I overdeliver, because that's the goal. To make sure that when a client hires me, I always underpromise and I overdeliver, because I make you feel like, you know what, this thing you're about to start, this strategy we're about to implement. Because listen, a lot of people, a lot of marketing consultants and all of that will tell you, this is the strategy. Now, the fact that this strategy worked for Mr. A does not mean it's going to work for Mr. B. There are a lot of factors to take into consideration. It might be that Mr. A's business is different from Mr. B's business. It might be that the season in which Mr. A started his business is different from the season in which you, Mr. B, starting your business. So, when a business owner, right, always create room for losses. Listen, even in marketing, I always tell my clients, it's not about one strategy. And this is where a lot of people get it wrong. You need to spend money to make money. So a lot of people, I've worked with clients that will hire me and be like, you know what, I just want this one strategy. Kim, put your best. Share, I'm in control of the market. They'll tell you, I don't want to put money into. Listen, sometimes you have to try a whole lot of strategies. And this is one mistake a lot of people make. They implement one marketing strategy and they expect it to work in 5 minutes. I mean, come on. And I don't mean literally 5 minutes. Some people will tell you in a month, in 2 months. Listen, strategies need time. Y'all need to watch the video that a class that I did on talking about strategies and how they need time. So in business, create room for risk. Give your strategies time. So if you're still asking yourself, will I get returns on my investments? Are there any guarantees in business? Is this risk worth it? It's not just you. Every business owner goes through it, and that's what I've been talking about since the first class. Common marketing challenges. Every business owner goes through this, and so just in case you're thinking, maybe it's just me, it's not just you. Everybody goes through it. So I hope you have learned something from this class today. I hope you were able to get value, because I know I play a lot and I try to make my classes as fun as I can, but I hope that at the end of this class, after watching this, you get to realize that, you know what, I'm on the right track. Risk is part of business, and there are no guarantees when it comes to business. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in class next week. I'm still speaking on common marketing challenges. So if you enjoyed watching this video today, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and be sure to hit the link in my bio to book a consultation with me. I mean, I have 20 minutes entirely free for anybody that wants to that cannot afford a consultation, or you're thinking, this Kim, she used to talk, I can hire her. You can hire me, collect 20 minutes free. I'll see you in class next week. Thank you so much.
Know I'd be okay, 'cause I've seen it all.